Welcome to my second live stream. Woo! Um, I'm set up here on my bed because my back yet again is killing me. And I have some things to show off. This is very glary. Let's see. I think I can solve this. I still have 1 more minute, so bear with me. Let's see, and then that. I can go with this. I love this light thing. My weed dealer actually gave this to me. Shout out to that guy. Yeah, I think I like the good state. It's gonna face that way a little bit. Hi, so as you guys know, I am Domino, the creative 2300, and today I came on here to discuss writing. I even gave myself a little 15-minute extra push so I could write about writing. And my main squeeze journal is where I did it. And it goes. Oh, I'm going to show off art too. Sorry. There's a couple of topics I forgot to mention, but right next to me, I have some new stuff mixed with stuff I'm working on, currently. And this right here is the inspiration for that right there. So I am freehanding it. I also collaged her lingerie as like universe paper. But yeah, that's what I got going on. But today we are discussing writing. I'm decided to do Writing Wednesdays. And hi. Also show off some tips and tricks maybe on how you can jumpstart your writing adventure. Anyways. Sorry. I said I'm sorry. I think I wrote it in there. Oh, no, I didn't. I wrote it in my main squeeze planner. So this is the things I colored in today. It's a sticker that I made. It just says I love you, but it's a coloring book page. So, okay. What I had so far. Ever since the age of 5, or actually around the age of 5, my mom dated and married a guy named Jim, who was an English teacher of 7th graders and an excellent role model to my brother and I. It inspired us to read more books, act, and improv, express ourselves the way we needed to. If I feel, sorry, I've had messy handwriting. If I fall off the horse, so to speak, always I get back on, whether I go months without writing or not. And that's what I had so far at 8:26. Talk about procrastinating, but at least I'm posting something to establish that is what we will be coming here to discuss. Have my coffee. All right. So I believe I went over my journals in the other live stream when I last recorded for this. But there were a couple of journals I did not show you, and I think that they're more geared towards helping with writing, finding the inspiration to write. But I didn't bring them out because they're not my main journals. They're not like things I use daily. They're more so like when I'm relaxing on a weekend, or I feel like I have the spare time. And usually when I pick up, fill it in yourself like creative books, I get asked the same question a lot. When it comes to prompts, I feel like a lot of the questions they don't make sense. People just put in whatever they could to fill in a page, not thinking that there would be people like me reading them intensely. So with this pile of journals, first I'll show you a piece of art because that's my favorite thing to do. And while this box is pretty plain, you took the rainbow out of here, dick?
It was on the floor.
It fell out of the box.
Wow, I glued it too, my bad.
It's all good. Love sharing. So this is a box. This is the cover. I see. From the edge of the bed. Oh, and it's called The Lovely Couple, by the way. I just posted about it on my TikTok. Put it to a cool song. I love how it came out. Broken Jewelry and Bedazzled. And Dominoes. It kind of sits on the box weird, but it's more of a decorative box. And there's plenty of room, so I'm not tripping. I was thinking like $65, maybe. But if it's in like a like art gallery or something, I'd say like 100, 120. Okay, so this is my address book. But these are two books that I picked up. Let's see, 531. I think within the last couple years. And this one is a creative, it says creative journal. I think what it's called. Yeah, it's just called a creativity journal. Creativity is the ability to produce something new and original, to generate new ideas and possibilities that may be useful for communicating, solving problems, identifying patterns, or entertaining ourselves and others in new and unique ways. Some benefits of creativity may include more fulfillment in your life, a stronger sense of balance, an improvement in your health and well-being, a better understanding of who you are and what you want, coming up with more new and different ideas. So basically, they're trying to, there was like long descriptions for those, but I just did the highlights. But it was something that got me writing more so because it has pages like this, where it's like collage stuff that you don't want, or fucking it prompts you to like doodle, or, it's more so like a coloring book, a coloring writing book. I think that's pretty cool. You can color in words and shit. So that's more so on the artistic side of my writing, creative unlock kind of thing. This one I picked up, and I can honestly say I had never been more into writing or like remotivated to write until I picked up this book. And the original title of it is called Story of My Life. And it basically goes over kind of stages in your life that you've been through. So it has childhood and family. It has, let's see, young adulthood and firsts. And then adulthood who keeps, it goes throughout, the courses of your life and asks you different questions about like how you grew up or what your favorite memory of things were. And I found it pretty enlightening to myself just to kind of remember things that I didn't know I forgot. As an example, let's see. I almost filled in a lot. Let's see. Fill in the blanks. Nah, that's way too long. Let's see. All right. Yeah, perfect. So the prompt is fill in the blanks. My mother was born in blank, San Jose, in the year blank, 1969. Her parents' names were Georgie, that's my grandma, and who knows that guy's name? I don't know. She grew up in, I just wrote poor as fuck, all over San Jose, and was one of 7 children. Halloween's pets, making Play-Doh, being in the car with my mom, walking around the house we lived in Dos Palos, and always being around her, throwing her makeup in a tub full of water in the bathroom, and torturing a cat by dunking it during early morning hours in a toy box tub out in the big backyard. This is like childhood and stuff. Cutting my hair when she told me to wait until after her nap, and lying in the face of obvious evidence of hair being clumsily taken and hidden under my dresser. I remember the electricity going out and my mom letting me stay up all night and crying for no reason at all. God, I was a spoiled little monster. And trying to grab my 2-year-old brother from his room, but mom had a gate up and he was too heavy. I remember her and dad would fight a lot. And I remember this nasty medicine she used to give me for canker sores. And the only scornful memory I have that early was when my mom slapped me for stealing a piece of gum from the store and drove all the way back and made me apologize to the cashier. I remember thinking my pet turtle literally hopped my backyard fence because my mom said he ran away to his turtle family. Turns out she accidentally killed it. And so it has a lot of good prompts and I highly recommend it. Again, it's called The Story of My Life. And it's all about you. If a story is in you, it has to come out. And I changed the front cover to the Domino life. It has to come out. Yeah. And I made it so that they're chit-chatting. And another section of journals that I have are my 10 volumes of journals I've had since 2015. And I brought out for this live stream 3 journals. My oldest one, my most recent one, and my favorite one. So this is my oldest one. I had this since 2015, and I actually left it at a friend's house for like 2 years and finally got it back from him in 2017, where I actually continued off because I loved this journal so much. So what did I love about this journal? And it's pretty clear in the comparisons between this and the newer one that I like the size of these ones. And I recently decided to just go smaller just because the backpacks that I tend to carry are pretty small. So this, and according to this, this is volume 2. So it's not the first one. Yeah, it's not the first one. And I think I lost that one or something because I didn't see the other, like, any year below this, so there's a fucking mystery journal just floating around somewhere out there. So that is my, well, this is my oldest one. And I just have different things on here. So this is a drawing from lead singer of Deathgrave, Andre. He gave me a little sketch that he wanted to do one day. This was a guy, an artist named Jerry's, like doodle. I mobbed around with him when I was homeless, and yeah, alcoholics and I, even if you're an artist, we just don't get along. I think this was an accident, but another thing I really liked about this journal is that it had these blank pages, only a couple throughout the whole book, but it made those blank spaces like really easy to get into. Or like if I wanted to watch my daughter and I needed a little bit of, I don't know, distraction, I would have her just color on that extra page or something. And when I say I'm a scrapbook journalist, it means that pretty much if I have a receipt that means something, or I spent time with somebody and have, I don't know, a piece of note paper from them, I will scrapbook it and just keep it forever. And it's only certain things that, I don't know, like it has to be in the moment. It just means something to me. I don't know. And I used to do this when I was in high school. I actually took all kinds of Polaroid pictures and I would develop them and at the same time keep, I mean, pretty much trash, but stuff to a teenager that matters. I would collage it all on my wall. My walls would be covered from, top to bottom. And I feel like that carried on throughout the rest of my life. So, yes, this is my oldest. Did I make it all the way to the back? I got really far in this one. Yeah, I tried to fill up every page. Next would be my most recent one. It's my good friend Spanky. Rest in peace, buddy. And this is my friend Natalia's art. It's my friend Spanky's band. And I think I picked this one out because it had such a blank cover, and gray's easy to work with, I guess. But I didn't make it all the way to the back. And so what I'm going to be doing eventually is tearing out the extra pages. I have a whole box of like extra notebook like pages, from different notebooks over time, because I don't like wasting. And like half the time that we throw away used notebooks, they are perfectly usable, so. And then we're going to go over, I don't know if there's anything special about that one. Let me see. I mean, it marked the year, but yeah. This is my favorite one. And it's the same brand, I think, as this one. But it doesn't have a cool, like, flowery design in the corner like the other one does. That's what I love so much about that one. And I believe the lines are thicker in this one. Oh, that's me at my mom's wedding. And that's my daughter. She's 11. And just the most awesome kid in the world. I kept a lot of little things from her like this. I actually have like 3 bookfuls of stuff that's from her, and I'm collaging it all together. I also do collaborations with drawings that I like, and she loves anime and did this like piece of some kind of woman anime character, and I am currently painting it and filling it in with my collaborating touch. And so I really love that she became just she's just like me, but more thoughtful. She has more forethought. I tend to believe it's because she is a Taurus and I'm an Aries. She's has a lot more forethought. She's a lot more calmer about things. But just it's differences in personality. And I think that the communication between her and I is the one thing that keeps her a good kid. So I always recommend communication, but hell, I wasn't in her life for the first 5 years, so who am I to talk? But we are pretty tight. Getting off subject. Next, I am going to.
Thank you for the coffee.
You're welcome. Speaking of coffee,
I think I put the wrong spray on this shit. It's hella sticky.
what spray did you use? Did it have a purple top?
No, it doesn't have a fucking top on it.
It's a clear sealer.
It's, well, I read it after, so that's where it fucked up at. It says adhesive.
Ah, suckfest sausage.
Can I fix it?
I guess you gotta just let it dry.
Motherfucker.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
God damn it.
Okay.
Alright.
Next portion of this live stream is going to be showing off my newer pieces and also like womanly pieces, I guess. This one was a hardboard, like already a painting from Savers, and I painted over it, and it's the word yearning or learning, depending on how you look at it, and because I felt like I was doing both, and the words form into the horns of this particular character, because I'm an Aries and we're the best. All right, next. I finished my SpongeBob piece, which I am proud of this piece, but I am a little saddened because the paper didn't flatten out the way that I wanted to. And so it's a little bumpy on the outcome, but it's just as hard. It's just as shiny. It's just as like good. But instead of upcharging, 150, I just upcharged it like 120 because the extra triple thick is a lot of money and I'm always running out of paintbrushes. Anyways, so that was that. And then these next 4, I'm actually still currently working on. And the closest to being done, she should spray that like out the door. This one is called Waiting. And it's a piece of foam board on a canvas, like glued on a canvas. If you're an artist or work with canvases and know anything about it, you'll know that it's pretty hard to glue things onto canvas without like spending time on it. And if you're ADD like myself, that shit is horrible to put up with. But I was able to hold off long enough, apparently, and stick this whole foam piece on here. And originally, this was just on, a foam poster board, and I loved the image so much that I decided to keep it and use up one of the big canvases I had. The next piece is San Jose Now and Forever. It's like such a fan piece, but anyways, this used to be a Halloween decoration from Joann's. It said no, it's like local psychic or some shit like that, and I changed it to, you can see the letters San Jose, and I kept the I because I love eyeballs. San Jose, and I kept now out of the word no. And it says San Jose Now and Forever. because I love myself. All right. The third piece I have to show you is actually a print of an old piece, but it's larger and I can work with it and play with it and do stuff to it. But it is on hard plastic that my current dude got from his job. They were going to throw away a bunch of these awesome canvases, so to speak. And this was one of them. It's like a sign. It says winter. I like that color anyways. But yeah, I'm really excited to work with this print because I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, the original of this piece went to a buddy of mine named Matt Tognetti, and he died. He died a couple weeks back, I believe, and rest in peace, buddy. But yeah, either way, I don't know where that piece is. So this is what I got to work with, and I can't wait to make a new piece based off of it or make it even better. And then, dun, 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 the last piece I have going on is based off of this this tapestry that my mom gave me because I love pinups. I love anything Betty Page. And I'm going to get on the ground for this part so I don't have to move anything except for this. Sorry, I should really be more prepared, but dun, 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 dun. This is Betty Universe. I actually had this for a very long time, and I had given up on her because I really messed up the face. It got to a point where the face was very bumpy, very hard to work with. And so I kept it as like more of a spray paint background thing so I wouldn't get spray paint on the ground. You can kind of see that on the back. But I kept her around, and one night I started collaging this universe paper on her lingerie, and it just kind of took on a life of its own, and I'm so glad that I decided to work on her again because she came out so fantastic. And this I'm actually entering into this art gallery called Works San Jose, and hopefully sell it for a lot of money, $900, because I only get half and the actual price is $450. But what's it called? I'm going to enter that and the Ancient Secrets piece that I have, which is, I believe, Aztec like warrior woman painting that I showed off in like my other stream, I believe. But anyways, that has been this art update and Writing Wednesday. I'm sure I'll have more to discuss tomorrow or something. I don't know. I really like this whole streaming thing because it makes me feel like I put out a video without having to do all that editing shit because I can't stand that. Anyways, have a great night. Please subscribe if you haven't already to my channel, Domino the Creative 2300. And thank you for watching. Appreciate you.